Morning! Welcome back to the channel. It is 4:49 a.m. We are gassing that thing up. 2 jerry cans need to be filled up. Then 73 liters need to go into the tank because today we are leaving for Lesotho to go do Sani Pass. So it's not just going to be me. We're going to be 5 cars. HILUX, Cruiser, 5 cars. One new, all 4, the rest of them quite old, so it's going to be fun. Lots of prep work had to go into the older trucks, as you could imagine. And none of us expect to get more than 6.5 liters per kilometer. 6.5 kilometers per liter. So yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting trip, if anything else. So hit the like button, leave a comment throughout the video. Obviously, don't just leave a comment for leaving a comment. And if you would really like to, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Once the blue thing is full, I'm gonna head down to the rendezvous point where we will officially start the trip from. Oh gosh, are you ready? Are you ready? All right, we are at the rendezvous point and I'm back on my good camera. We've got the blue thing, the big thing, the A series cruiser, the red thing, the double cab SFA, the white single cab SFA, and this fat thing over here, 79 series cruiser kitted out by Voetspore. That expects about 5.5 k's to the liter. That expects about 6 k's to the liter. Also 6.5. That thing is 6. The cruiser over there expects about 4. It's a carby, and that thing expects also about 6.5. Alright, communications are sorted. I've got an antenna and a radio in there. A sticker has appeared on my door. I've got some fluids. I've got my oh shit box right here. And of course, I've got my Northern Offroad speed. Alright, the sun has risen. Excuse the potato quality on the video right here. I am not going to fiddle with the camera while I'm driving, so I'll have to make do with the selfie camera on my new Honor 90 Lite. Super fancy. Anyways, we've been on the on the road for about an hour and a half now. We're about 140 kilometers out from Harry Smith's. Verliers, we just came off Verliers, still very sketchy. For some reason the traffic is a bit annoying on that road as well. Don't know why there's still traffic, but there was. We're just about ready to take our first pit stop, just for everybody to relieve themselves, and I think the cruiser needs to top up on fuel. Otherwise, all is honky-dory. Okay, I'm back on the good camera because we are here at roadside, just finished up the first pit stop. So here are the cars. White single cab, red double cab, dark blue Landcruiser, and then my blue thing. The white one has a 22R in it, carbureted. This thing's basically bog standard. The red one has a 3.4 Chevy V6 in it and some trick suspension geometry in the front. That's basically it. The cruiser is a 4.5 1FZ F, so it's a 24 valve 4.5 inline 6 with a carburetor on it. It's got Old Man Emu suspension on it. I believe it's a 2 or 3 inch lift. It's got the stuff that is on it. There is the carrier that I installed. It is running like a dream thanks to the caster correcting bushes that I installed as well. It's got that bumper on it, and then there's my blue thing. For those of you that are not familiar with it, I left the lights on. Oops. I've got the ARB bumper on it. Bog standard suspension, only slightly longer shackles in the rear to correct the stance. It is what it is, and it's got a 1UZ FE 4 liter V8 in it with a rudimentary standalone ECU. But yes, that is the lineup of cars, and then we have the 4.5 V8 Landcruiser 79 series for a backup vehicle. But these are the main stars of the show. Not sure when you will see me again. We're going to be on the road. It's going to be boring. We're doing nothing interesting, but sit reps are coming. Alright, first milestone. We are topping up fuel here at Bergview in Harry Smith. Harry Smith is the first milestone, by the way. I did some rough calculations on my fuel economy. Gonna see what exactly fuel economy wise this thing has done once the fuel has been topped up. 16, 17, 18. As long as it doesn't go over 35 liters, I will not be happy, I'll be content. Hey. There you go. Alright, that is where it stopped. So I did about 6.5 kilometers to the liter. which is about what I expected. It's not bad. Before this thing was retuned last week, it got 5, so it's better, and 6.5 is the best this thing has ever gotten, so I can't complain. Let me just pay the man quick. And mileage wise, we are chilling at 625,622 kilometers on the Odo. Stiff we are currently driving, I think it's over now actually, a very scenic little mountain-ish interstate highway, whatever you call it, a nice scenic route, even though it has a dreadful 80 km/h speed limit and lots of cameras, and it seems also average speed prosecution. But fuel economy, let's talk numbers. All 3 of the HILUXes brimmed their tanks at Bergview. I took on 35.5 liters of fuel, did 6.6 kilometers to the liter. Mind you, all of the cars did the same mileage from where they filled up. In fact, I actually did more because I drove all the way to my preferred filling station and filled up there instead of filling up where everybody else filled up. But white HILUX, the one with the 22R, that uncle knows how to drive it. He's actually only been driving on the primary, on the carburetor. So even though he's lagging behind, I actually can't see him in my mirror. He got 7.5 liters. 7.5 kilometers to the liter, which is pretty good for 22R. And the red HILUX with the big V6 in it, which actually has had a good reputation for fuel economy, it's always got like 7. It took 40 liters of fuel. That's about 6 kilometers to the liter. So I did not have the thirstiest vehicle. In fact, I had the second most economic vehicle thus far, which is excellent. We are at an Ultracity, I don't know. We were actually only supposed to stop at, I think, the next Over station, about 45 minutes away from here, but it seems it's good we stopped because the cruiser was about to lose an eye. I must say that I do enjoy driving through KwaZulu-Natal, especially these mountainous regions where there are plantations and farms and thin windy roads. It's very pleasant, very nice. Wish I started recording earlier because we just got through a very nice stretch of road just past Nottingham Road, that one. And quite frankly, we've been on the road for 6 hours now. I thought I would be more tired, but I won't say go as far as saying that this bakkie eats up the miles, because it's not that good, but I'm surprisingly comfortable. The seats are doing their job. The seat is doing its job. The sound deadening is doing its job. I've got no window buffering. I've got very little wind noise when I open the windows. This is a very comfortable place to be. I've well honed the interior of this car, and I'm quite impressed with myself and the work I've done. And I'm quite happy that so far the trip has been completely trouble-free. This is good. I look forward to crossing the border tomorrow. Just as I finished recording that video, the road stopped! It's over! And this is terrible! This dirt road sucks! Yeah, this is a decently pleasant place to be. Quickly pulled over to let some air out the tires. I mean, I can definitely do with that. I'm at 2.2 bar. At least now I get to use my new gadget, my ARB Easy Deflator. Quite excited to get to use that. Right, we're sort of on the go here, but so I didn't really record myself using it, but I quite like it as an alternative to an in-deflate. It's good. It takes up much less space. It's a little bit less expensive, but it's definitely still very expensive. There are cheaper options that still work very good, but what that excels at is it deflates your tires precisely and very, very fast. It's a bit finicky to figure out and a bit finicky to actually get on the valve, because how it works is it removes the valve core from your actual valve stem. So once that's out, it's super duper fast, but fiddling with that does take a bit of time, and the people that just used sticks to deflate their tires were done faster than I was. Right, where was I? Yeah, so I quite like it. I enjoy it. I'm going to use it a lot more in the future. I'm going to use it every time I deflate my tires. What I like about it is that it takes up way less space than an in-deflate would, and I'd say an in-deflate's about its closest competitor. Yes, an Underberg can do 2 or 4 tires at once, but quite frankly, when you've got space constraints like I do, you've got to make some trade-offs. Also, the Deflate's also monumentally expensive. So yeah, the ARB Easy Deflate, is it super duper quick? Is it a game changer? Hell no. You'd expect it to be a bit easier for what you pay for it, but I'd say it's still a good investment as 4x4 kit, because once you've got it figured out, it's very fast, very easy, and it doubles as a tool to replace the valves in your tire valve stems. And having a thing that can do more than one thing at once is always better than having something that's just a dedicated tool. Alright, the road is definitely evened out, and it's nice and twisty, and it's got lots of cambered turns. Not off cambered, just nicely cambered into the turn, so it's kind of fun if you're going at a semi-decent rate of speed and you're not stuck in a plume of dust behind a 3.9 ton hippopotamus. And I also need to remember to hang back so that the engine doesn't just inhale all of this dust, because I am running a cone filter after all. Oh, tar road, tar road, tar road, yes! The tar road didn't even last 2 kilometers. I am thoroughly disliking this road. The Scenic road is BS. Luckily we have good communications and long range antennas on the roofs. See, fucking thing. At least I was warned about that by the front car. Otherwise that might have been a moment, because this road is decently nice, and then every once in a while it just throws a curveball at you. I am disliking this. We are losing time. And it's dusty, so I've got my windows up, and I don't have aircon, and I'm very hot. I'm not like I'm not liking this. Yeah, no, the Scenic road's great. I'm in second gear, cruising at 30 kilometers an hour. Ooh, a tree, a mountain, the same mountain, but the other one. This is great. Oh, thank goodness, tarmac. Thank goodness. Let's hope this time it lasts. Gosh, I don't know. I'm more of a direct route person. When I'm going somewhere to do something, I want to get there and do the thing. I honestly couldn't be asked by which road I take there. The one that gets me there the quickest, the shortest, and using the least amount of fuel, because my fuel consumption is up its own arse right now. Alright, it seems that the horrible farm road has turned into a pretty decent tarred mountain pass. This is nice. I'm going to put the phone down now so I can focus on driving and not falling off the side of this mountain, but yeah, this is nice. Alright, the lovely mountain road lasted 2 minutes, maybe? Now it's just boring. Alright, we just passed the first road sign indicating that the journey for today at least is almost at an end. Underberg is no more than 33 kilometers away from my current location. Probably 32 right now. This is good, because I'm growing hungry and thirsty and a bit tired. And my bum hurts. I don't know if you can see this very well on video, but the corrugations from the little old Scenic route has removed the load proportioning valves lever from my dad's HILUX. Okay, at long last we stopped in Underberg. Our bed for tonight is somewhere around here. Just quickly gassing up and washing the windows so that we are ready for tomorrow to hit Sani Pass. Things are dusty. The cars did not die, the cars made it. And very shortly I'll be able to once again do the maths on my fuel economy between Bergview and here. Okay, 41.1 liters. I'll remember that for the maths. Okay, via the direct route, i.e. the route that Google tells you to go, Bergview is 315 kilometers away from here. I think we might, I don't know, but according to that math, I did 7.6 kilometers per liter. Absolutely brilliant. although I probably did not get that. We probably drove less kilometers due to the scenic route. I don't know. We definitely drove more hours due to the scenic route, but I don't know if it was longer or shorter because, wow, that scenic route was dreadfully slow. And according to the same math that I did on that thing, this one got 9 kilometers to the liter. Hell yeah. So that thing's got a huge tank, so he's still filling up. The red one just got here. The big blue one, the cruiser, still also has a pretty big tank, so that's still filling up. Now we're just waiting, and then we're gonna top up on like ice and stuff and head to bed and beer. Alright, I just asked the convoy leader, aka my dad, about the scenic route. It's actually longer, so we actually really did get excellent gas mileage. That big brown fat thing over there got 7.2, 7.4, 7 point something. That thing has never seen 7 ever in its life. Oh, beer store. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. We are stocked up on beer and ice. Now we head for bed and food. And I won't lie, the drive between the lodge we're staying at and Underberg is, I'd say, more than pleasant. This is very nice. It's a good, nice tar road, nice and windy, lots of trees. And if you can't tell already by the way that I am, yes, I'm a little bit tired and slightly dehydrated. I definitely didn't drink enough water, come to think of it. There are cows on the road. Cow on the hill. How's it? Get the fuck out of the road. At long last, we are here. Where is here? Exactly. And at long last, we have finally arrived at the what? Old Hatchery Mountain Resort. Okay, all 5 vehicles successfully survived this very long trip, with the only casualty really being the load proportioning valve's lever on my dad's HILUX, but that was disconnected anyways. The cable ties just broke. So yeah, all is good. Then once everything is cool, gonna check my water levels, oil levels, all that stuff, make sure everything is happy and honky-dory. Check my prop shaft, and then I shall indulge in beer, food and sleep. And here we are at an house in which we will be sleeping. I just need to get my luggage and cold drink out from the boxes, put them in my room, and then I'm done. Then I can chill. And yeah, I think I will call this video at that. I do hope you enjoyed watching it. I know it was a bit of a boring one. We didn't do much, but the next video is going to be quite cool, because tomorrow we leave for Scenic officially. So that's going to be great. So once again, hit the like button, leave a comment if you really would like to, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.